Okay. So he would go down to places like Louisiana and trap a creature called nutria, which is an invasive species that is invading the waterways down there. And the state of Mississippi was basically like, we don't care how many of them you catch and trap and take out. You don't need a license to trap them if you're going for nutria. So, because the nutria are destroying the waterways in Mississippi. And that actually was one of the last times he went hunting and trapping because he got very sick on that trip. And that trip he ended up coming home with a nasty thrush infection in his throat. And the doctor did a CAT scan wanting to figure out how deep the thrush had gone into his body. And that's when they found the cancer on his kidney. That man was a cancer survivor because they went in, they removed the offending kidney. Yeah, it's not cool to get that stuff. They removed the offending kidney and they said, well, okay, we've removed that. And they said, okay, there's a spot on one of your lungs. We're not sure what's going to happen with it. We're going to keep watch of it. It's very small. We don't know exactly what it is. So he went in 3 months later for a checkup because they wanted to see if the cancer had come back on the kidney or anything. The spot on the lungs was gone. And the doctor looked at him and said, there's no evidence of cancer all around your kidney. And so they did put him on some medications, and he took those. And a few years later, he went in, and the doctor pronounced him cured. He had no cancer left in his body, but had he not had that thrush infection, they would never have found that cancer. Because he had felt fine. And I remember when he was pronounced cancer-free, because he came to where I worked looking to buy bird seed because we also sold, stuff like bird seed and feed for animals and stuff at the nursery yard. It was a farm and garden store. He comes in the front door and he's beaming ear to ear. And I knew exactly what was going on by the smile on his face. And I looked at him and I said, you're cancer free, aren't you? He goes, heck yeah, I am. And I ran up to him. I didn't care who the fuck was looking. I gave him the biggest damn hug. And, that was awesome. Because he came in to buy birdseed after getting done at the doctor's office. And I was there to get the news firsthand. That was awesome. Yeah. Thrush is not a pretty thing. My father had it. Back in 2012, he got it. So my father, back in 2012, my father hit a really low point with his depression and that he had some problems with his relationship with my brother, my real little brother, and my father attempted suicide. He's okay. They found him. They saved him. However, from what they had to do to him to save him, he got thrush in his mouth. And that was not fun. He dealt with that for about a week or more while they treated that infection. Because one of the side effects of having your stomach pumped is that you can get thrush. And since his body was worn down from the whole ordeal, he caught it. And so while he was healing in the psych ward, they had to treat him for thrush.